previous video we talked about dynamics, which are markings within the music, symbols that are put within the score to indicate changes in volume and dynamics. Now this next video is articulation. Now symbols and lines are placed around notes that change the way they sound, okay, and create a relationship with surrounding notes. This concept is called articulation. Common symbols that you'll find are here. Okay? Staccato, which is a small dot placed above or below the note. Do not get that confused with a dotted note where the note is after, the dot is after the note. Staccato and staccatissimo, which is a short arrow. These are both forms of shortening the notes. So instead of the melody going da 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 da, you'll go dup 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 dup, making the note, should I say, shorter. Okay, so maybe for a violin when they pluck the strings rather than bow, dup, 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 you want that idea to put these indicators, these articulation markings here. Okay. Now, marcato and sforzando are both different types of arrows, look, that indicate accents. So you want a particular note, do 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 do, do do do. So over that note, you put either a marcato or sforzando to indicate the type of accent, making it louder that you want. This type here, legato, which means smooth. Okay, and the symbol is this slur. So the slur goes over these three notes. So instead of the notes being played as separate entities, ding, 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 they're played as if there's no gap between them. Da. Okay. So that's legato. And arpeggiated chords is by this little line here. You can actually write just one note, perhaps the note C, and put the arpeggiated line, and the reader of that music will have to then play the chord, maybe the C major, if that's in a major key, or C minor in a minor key. So that you actually, instead of just playing the one note, you go ring, do 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 ding, play all the notes of the chord, but ring in a run. Okay, almost like on a guitar where you sweep down the strings. Do ring. Okay, arpeggiated. And if there's an arrow pointing down, that means you play the arpeggio down. Okay, I've got examples that you'll hear in a moment of these in action. Okay, this one here, the fermata, the dot with the arrow, means that the last note is to be held. Okay, now when I say held, it's for as long as the conductor deems. He may want the note to go da 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 da, but there's no way of really indicating, you know, should it be 6 beats that he holds that for? Is it 8 beats? It's up to the conductor. So when you see the fermata, you hold that note and watch the conductor and wait for his final finish. Okay. So these are all the articulate. There are others, but these are the main articulation markings. Okay, I'm just going to play some audio examples. Clearly staccato there, the detached, short, stabby note. Do, 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 do. Yeah, staccato. And in comparison, here is legato, smooth, joining all the notes together. Here was staccato again. Clearly shortened notes. Okay, here is that accent idea, the marcato and sforzando, where particular notes are accented. So over the top of those particular notes, we put our little accents to say, play this one louder, make it stand out from those surrounding it. And last but not least is this arpeggiated example. Same melody, but you'll hear two of the notes play as an arpeggio. Okay, so you can see how these different symbols affect, you know, the notes surrounding them, to make the piece more interesting to listen to give it more character. Okay, to extend this work again, try and find some really good examples of, you know, scores or music where you can actually show it within the piece of score, okay, and also, you know, some really good audio, video examples to support your work.